The second truth, just to share, is that choosing wine is a fucking nightmare. And it's pretty obvious as to why. There's just so much fucking wine. There's just so much fucking wine. And this is kind of, I'm focusing obviously on the sort of the off-trade elements here, but for most people, when they go into the supermarket, this is what they're faced with: a kind of inexplicable, dense, impenetrable, impossible to navigate wall of bottles that all look fairly similar. You can just about tell, unless you're in the posh bit with the special wooden shelving, which one's white and which one's red from a distance. But actually, when you sort of start to spend a little bit more, even that becomes harder as the bottles become thicker and the glass heavier. Um, and this is the tricky thing, is this world is impenetrable, and we expect real people to navigate a very complicated and complex ecosystem when they're choosing this wine. And the truth is that real people don't know what they're talking about, and that's fine. Again, if calling wine producers and wholesalers obsessive was meant as a compliment, this is absolutely not meant as any kind of criticism. You can't know everything about wine, not least because, in the nicest possible way, wine people aren't helping. Um, there are certain sort of areas of the world where people are obsessed with sort of simplification, and there are certain areas of the world where people are perhaps less obsessed with simplification and quite enjoy the complexity of what they do. Um, Wine, I would suggest, as a general rule, absolutely not exclusively. And I'm conscious there are people who've spoken already on this who are living examples of fighting to make this journey a bit easier. But as a general rule, people who know about wine really, really like that they know about wine. Not professionally speaking, just on a purely human level, wine knowledge is a badge to be worn, and that's fine, because knowing a lot about wine is incredibly impressive. The problem is when that starts to translate into your marketing, and you expect people to do an awful lot of work for you.